Guys, so NIO stock is down about 10% in the last 2 days alone. All right, what the hell is going on? What's going on with the Chinese stock market? When is this going to end, guys? Oh my God. So, of course, there's some reasons why the stock crashed. It's not just NIO stock, it's all Chinese stocks in general pulling back in general. Like the Chinese CSI 300 went down by 2.7% today, down 9% from all-time highs. The Hong Kong stock index fell 3.7% today, and it was all because of the fact that export data wasn't so good. All right, and it caused some concerns about the economy. Is it struggling? I'll offer my own opinion living here in China, in Beijing. I've been here in Beijing for the last 5 years. I'll share with you how the economy has changed and what I've seen. All right, honest to truth, no bullshit. All right, so next, of course, the export was only 2.4% growth in September, the slowest since May. Okay, and also, of course, China said that they're going to raise a further $6 trillion of special debt. All right, raise some more money, which is approximately 846 billion US dollars. However, most investment firms believe that this is just used to refinance existing debt, and it's not really used for stimulus. It's more like, just paying back previous loans with new loans. And then investment banks like Morgan Stanley suggest that the stimulus won't be enough to repair the struggling economy, whilst banks like UBS say that there's still tremendous value in Chinese equities, Chinese stocks, and that they are worth investing in. So, of course, one thing that gets mentioned a lot, the struggling economy, deflation. And is deflation a fact? All right, is that happening here in China? And should you guys be concerned about it? Well, if you measure deflation as the average price going down, then indeed there is deflation. Things are getting cheaper, whether it's from competitiveness or just to stimulate demand. Things are indeed getting cheaper. You're seeing a lot of restaurants come out with like super cheap bundles and these vouchers that are just crazy. Like, there's no way that they could expect to make a profit from this, and it's getting absurd, and everybody's doing it. All right, and of course, some businesses, they can't go through this, and they will eventually, be forced to close the door. But what you're seeing in general is that this competitiveness, it's not just in the EV market. All right, EV market, about the price war. Everybody's like cutting prices, doing discounts, and of course, NIO themselves, they have a slew of discounts. It's not just one discount, a slew of discounts that I guess is very tactical, that really helps the sales reps, have more agility when tackling these customers. And these slew of discounts also make it harder for customers to compare from month to month, because if you calculate the total value of the incentives, they're pretty much similar from month to month, but they might be a little bit different here and there. So, of course, NIO's doing this. A lot of companies are all doing this, all right? EV companies, they're all doing like massive discount, selling cars. Also, like, there's even like live streamers, all right, big live streamers. They sell the car. They also get like some bonuses. They have like a special incentive when they try to sell the car, sort of like referrals. So, of course, yes, there is a price decrease. There's vouchers for everything. Taxis, takeout. Imagine Uber Eats and Uber. Like, every day you get vouchers for free. And then these vouchers are incentivizing you to use their platform to get their rides for like 50% off. Like, how crazy is that? They're doing that here in China. Didi, which is basically the Uber of China, they have all these crazy vouchers that you can claim every 3 hours. Right? They get claimed pretty fast, so you got to be quite fast for claiming them. But then they can get you 6 RMB off, or 8 RMB off, or even 10, 20 RMB off of your rides. And it's just like, how are they keeping this up, right? Meituan, which is sort of like Uber Eats, the biggest delivery company here in China. If you order food takeout, it's mostly through Meituan. They have vouchers like crazy. Every day they give out vouchers to incentivize you to order from their platform. And then the restaurants on that platform also have their own vouchers. They got this section, and I'm not bullshitting you. It's called 神枪手, which is like the godly gunner, which is basically like vouchers so damn banging good that, yeah, you can't resist. And well, yeah, if you look inside, some of the items there are super, super, super cheap, subsidized by Meituan, and perhaps even some from the restaurant. So in general, you do see this deflation sort of, people are incentivized to spend money. People are encouraged to spend money. Things are indeed getting cheaper. That I can tell you for sure here in China. But there's definitely the attitude towards the economy has changed. Housing, all right, real estate is kind of a different story, all right. That has been like a sort of like a downhill situation for the longest time ever. But the overall perspective of the economy, the past 2-3 years, it has been like shit. All right, everybody's like, man, the economy sucks because we had lockdowns and stuff. The economy sucks, business sucks, everything sucks. But now people are changing. The attitude is changing. That's why you have more optimism. That's why you saw the stock market absolutely explode. All right, the Chinese stocks exploding. But now you see, it seems like some of the concerns are back. Are they warranted? That's the big question. Are they warranted? And I believe that it's not. It's not warranted. All right. Chinese stocks have been just battered for the longest time ever. And for companies like NIO, if this was in the US, NIO would be worth at least 10x. The market cap would be at least 10x from what it is right now. All right. NIO would at least be like 100 billion with all the cars they're selling, all the infrastructure they're selling. Right now, it's just a China discount. NIO stock is cheap, low, because it's a Chinese stock. All right. If it was an American stock, boom, it would be off to the races. And let's not forget the fundamentals. NIO is growing, it's expanding, it's selling more and more cars. 2025, they're going to be selling a ton of cars. All right. So all the fundamentals are still there. They're ramping up Envoy deliveries like crazy. And deliveries are going to just keep on going up, going higher. The revenue is going to grow. All right. Profits, hopefully, my personal opinion, in 2026, hopefully we can see some profit. All right. That's when they've pretty much done all the work to get the cars out there with the 3 brands, NIO, Envoy, and Firefly, all delivering cars. And in 2026, everything will be operational and pumping out cars at volume. So hopefully then you can see great delivery numbers and profitability. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all right? Of course, NIO spends so much money on R&D. It's kind of, are they just going to not be profitable because they spend more money on R&D? Absolutely possible, all right? But for me personally, this pullback, people are scared of the economy, saying that the economy is struggling. I think the optimism is back. All right? I think the optimism is back. The economy should be recovering from here on out. And NIO is going to get better and better from here on out. All right? As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.